I thought I'd make this video, as a lot of people have asked me, why into this property management business? Your previous background was financial risk management. They seem to be light years apart from each other. But the reality is that whether it's managing millions of dollars or managing millions of dollars of someone's assets, the risk management perspective is still the central theme. Why property management of all things? Well, it's an area that a lot of Australians are heavily invested in. In fact, their financial futures in many cases depend upon it. We did some analysis and that found that a lot of potential clients and potential customers were really dissatisfied with their current property management team. And that really was a function of poor service. Upon further digging though, why was that service as bad as it was? It wasn't that the people were bad or poor or incompetent. It wasn't that they were lazy or didn't know what they were doing. The reality is that the incentives within the real estate business and property management in particular are totally misaligned. Think about another job where you can turn up day in, day out, do nothing and get paid no matter what the achievement is. I struggle to think of any that are as well paid. So what should we do with that lack of incentives? Well, at Certainty Property, we turn the incentives on their head. We wanted to put a little bit of skin in the game for our business so that our landlords and our investors would be happy. What does that mean? Well, it means we approach property management from three angles. Firstly, when your property is vacant, we'll pay the rent. That gives us a pretty good incentive to put a tenant in place as quickly as possible because I'm paying for it. Number two, and I hear you say, well, you just put a poor tenant in. Well, we also cover the arrears. So if I put a poor tenant in and they don't pay, I'm still paying for you. And number three, you'll just reduce the price to get a tenant in. No, we'll guarantee the rent. So if we put a tenant in at $500 a week, just to get at least, and we've got a contract with you that says $540, we pay you $540 a week until the end of that contract. So as you can see, the incentives for our property managers are completely aligned with the incentives of the investor. They have zero vacancies, they have a rental guarantee, and they have an arrears guarantee. If you want to know more, jump on our LinkedIn site, or better still, go to certaintyproperty.com.au.